Hey, sexy monkeys, welcome back to the Sky Gene Experience. We are doing a movie review for the 1979 classic Alien, baby. Yeah, directed by Ridley fucking Scott, baby. Yeah.
I have just created something totally illogical.
Unbelievable.
It's more than that. It's perfect.
I have no choice but to stay focused on what's right in front of me.
Do you believe that America is the land of opportunity?
Yeah.
The idea of the classic movie Alien starts with Dan O'Bannon. He is the guy that came up with the concept, the story of this, but it was really Hans Geiger. He is the one that came up, he's kind of the artist. He's the came up with the design of the alien itself, the xenomorphous. That was all Geiger. And then Ridley Scott came on to direct this. He is such a visual genius. So with the trio of Dan O'Bannon, Geiger, and Ridley Scott, those three coming together, that's what made this movie one of the greatest horror movies of all time. The casting is so iconic. You have Tom Skerritt that plays Dallas. He's the captain. A lot of you guys might know him as Viper from Top Gun. Sigourney Weaver, she is your iconic final girl. She's your third final girl after your Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 1974. Laurie Strode in Halloween 1978, a year before this, and now Sigourney Weaver. So this gets the trend going for the final girls, and you'll see it in the year after this in 1980's Friday the 13th. You got Veronica Cartwright. She plays Lambert. Harry Dean Stanton plays Brett, and I know him from the movie Christine, one of the greatest fucking movies. I even named my car Christine after that movie. But yes, Harry Dean Stanton, he's that detective in that movie.
Okay. So what do you want, huh? I really like this shade of red, Arnie. Didn't think they still made this anymore. Do they? They still make this shade?
Well, they must. I mean, I bought it, didn't I?
Where?
Baker Auto out on Route 5, okay?
You still got the reason.
Your English John Hunt plays Kane. I love this guy's accent. It's so fucking cool. The later on movies he does, his voice is so great. I miss him, man. Ian Holm, he plays Ash in this movie, but I know him as Bilbo Baggins from Lord of the Rings. Yes, Bilbo Baggins. Yape Koto, yeah, I butchered that fucking name. He plays Parker. Funny as hell, man. I enjoy the Parker. This whole casting all around is great. It's iconic. Everyone knows every single character in this movie, and that's when you know it's a classic, when you know every single person. This movie deals with a lot of female-male authority. Sigourney Weaver is the second in command in this ship, but throughout the whole film, she is being undermined by the males throughout the whole entire movie. And this movie is very sexual, not like having a lot of fucking sex sexual, but like it's a visual male rape. For example, the face hugger is raping the male, injecting more or less sperm and the egg into the male's body, impregnating the male, and then the chest burster. And the chest burster is the top 10 most iconic horror scenes of all times. When that chest burster comes out, all the cast people, they did not know what was supposed to happen. They were clueless. They were kept to the side. They knew something was up, but they didn't know quite sure what. So when you see their reaction when that alien comes out, that is 100% their real reaction. Especially Veronica that plays Lambert, when she gets the blood on her, that was 100% her real reaction. What makes the 1978 Halloween movie so great was the Panaglide. The handheld is very new, early stages. This movie did the same thing a year later. They used a Panaglide, which gives it the angles you didn't see before this, and that's what really helped this movie become a classic. Another reason why this is a classic is the theme by Jerry Goldsmith. It is up there with Predator, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Jaws. You hear these themes, you know that's Alien 2 seconds into it. This movie has a few twists and turns into it. One, for example, Ash being a fucking robot. Okay, out of all this, Ash is a robot. I have nothing against it. It's cool. I loved it. It's just it threw me off. Another twist is Dallas, their captain, the lead guy. He gets killed off pretty quick. He's killed off early. Second guy to get killed off. Was not expecting that. Up to this point, you figure he'd be one of the last guys. Nope. Killed off quick. And when that happens, Sigourney Weaver's character, she wasn't second man. Now she is the leader. And everyone's still, the males are like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And she's like, look, listen here, motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I'm in charge now. Listen here. This is what we're going to fucking do. And there's a reason why she is the fucking final girl. There's a reason why, because she's a bad fucking ass. Speaking of when Dallas was killed, that lead up to him was so fucking tense. When that chick, Mary Lambert's character, was saying, like, it should be there. It was just there. It's right there. Don't go that way. Oh. And then you hear the beep, 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 like it's getting closer and closer. And then you finally see it for a split second, the real. And it was such a slow build up to that point. Like in the movie Jaws, you didn't see Jaws till, over an hour into the movie. Like, actually the face of the Jaws. When he's like, we're going to need a bigger boat. Same with this movie. It took about an hour and 15 minutes till you really got that real first look at the alien. Up to that point, it was slowly building up. What makes this creature, the xenophobes? Yeah, I didn't pronounce that correct. Xenomorphs? Whatever. This creature is so fucking amazing. Like, it has acid for blood. And when the tongue comes out, it's incredible. The actor that played Alien Bolaje, they found him in Nigeria. He is 6'10", and he has not done anything since this movie. This is one and done role. And a 6'10" guy, the way he moves, it's just the same way with Predator with Kevin Peter Hall. He is about the same height, same movement. The face hugger. That fucking face hugger. Oh my god. See, I'm cool with snakes. But when it comes to spiders, get the fuck out of here, man. So that thing when that... They go. Lastly, this movie, what makes this movie amazing is that whole Act 4. Usually movies do not have an Act 4. This was one of the first and only movies where like, you know what? Fuck your Act 3. We're going to have an Act 4. Fuck you. Why? Because we can. We're going to do it. And it worked great. It caught people off guard. Granted, I wasn't born until 1990. This came out in 79. I didn't see it in theater, so I was like, oh, shit. It was a good little twist, though. Overall, for a Sky Gene score, this is one of the greatest horror sci-fi movies of all time. So it is right up there with the greats with Halloween, Jaws, and that is why this, for a Sky Gene score, is a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for a Sky Gene score, guys. This movie is so original. Name something even close to this movie where you have all these different twists and turns. The way the set looked. You have your face hugger, your chest burst scene. You got Sigourney Weaver as your final girl. You got the creature itself. You got a great iconic cast. The music is brilliant. And this was all in 1979. Guys, this is 1 year after Halloween. This is 4 years after Jaws. There's no CGI back then, guys. This is brilliantly done movie for the time they did this. And it still holds up great. I just watched it twice in a row. Once with commentary and one without. And it held up just fine. Alright, you sexy monkeys. I am moving on to Aliens, the second movie. The one with James Cameron and he shoots all the shit up. Hell yeah, dude. Great fucking sequel. One of the best sequels ever, man. So I am stoked to do this. So I will see you guys later. Remember, if you go to jail, do not drop the soap.